traders, and welcome to this week's Forex Focus, the show where we look ahead at opportunities that could be setting up in the FX markets. And in this week's show, we're going to look at an opportunity that is not just short-term, but also as a possible very, very long-term trade that we're going to be looking at exploiting over the next sort of weeks, months, and perhaps even years. So let's jump over to the charts and talk about that opportunity. So the one that we're looking at is one in the Euro Aussie. Now on a short-term basis, it looks like we have a rejection of this previous level of support, which I'll zoom into the daily chart there. Previous level of support, as you can see, it's come down here. It's reacted to this level once, twice, 3, 4, 5 times. It's reacted to this level. It then broke structure the week before last, which was a great opportunity to get in on the short side, but it's now since pulled back to that level, and we're completely expecting the market to respect this level. Obviously, it may play with it for a little bit, but ultimately we believe the market's going to respect this level and then at least have another attempt at the low. So from the short-term perspective, we're looking to get in probably on a break on the 1 hour chart, on a break beneath this low over here at around the 4413 type area. So we hope the market gets beneath that level there. We'll then be looking to enter short with our stop above the highs over here. That's the short-term play that we're looking at. But in the long term, we're also thinking that this could potentially, we're going to a weekly chart here, and this isn't actually just, I don't know why I'm showing you the chart part of it, because it's actually more of a fundamental play that we're looking at. But we think that over the next sort of months, or the next year, that the market could actually break this structure here and head all the way down towards the spot 16 level. And what basically is sort of driving that trade there is, first of all, we think in Europe, things aren't necessarily looking very positive at all. In fact, they're looking really pretty bleak. And then from an Australian dollar perspective, we think that is the Aussie dollar is going to be one of the best performing currencies in 2017. So ultimately, we think, you know, the Aussie dollar will rally against pretty much everything. And that's off the back of, first of all, the RBA have said that they've finished their rate cut cycle for the moment. So they've sort of gone to a neutral bias. We've also been taking a look at some of the commodity prices, and it looks like iron ore is bottoming and potentially could be break into the upside, which is another positive thing for the Australian dollar. And finally, China looks like, well, they're showing signs of a recovering economy as well. So all of those things right there really sort of steer us in the direction of looking for an opportunity to buy the Australian dollar. And we thought about looking at, against the US dollar. The problem there is it doesn't, even though, the outlook, well, ultimately the outlook is not clear at the moment. It looks like the Fed may raise rates again at some point next year, but then again, the data's mixed. Then if you look at the pound, you would say, well, the pound's looking really, really weak right now. But then again, having said that, we obviously had the stuff with the Brexit vote come out last week, and basically it's not really going to be as easy to exit as once thought. So, that sort of gave the pound a little bit of a boost there. Then the Bank of England came out and said that they aren't looking to cut rates again this year. And I know there's only 1 month left of this year, but ultimately, you're looking at all of the pairs that you could be buying the Australian dollar against. We really felt that against the euro was the one that was going to be most obvious. So we can see that it's going to rally against pretty much everything next year, but we think we're going to get most bang for our buck in this particular pair right now. So from a short-term perspective, we're looking at a rejection of this level here. From a longer-term perspective, we will be looking for the market to break significantly lower. In every single pullback, we will be looking to sell into that. Okay? So that wraps it up for this week's Forex Focus. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that you find a lot of value in these episodes here. If you haven't already signed up, remember that we've also now released a service called the Money File. And in the Money File, we talk about a bunch of other trading opportunities, not just in the currency markets, but also in equities, in commodities. Basically, wherever we think there's going to be an opportunity to make money, we talk about it in our service called the Money File. And this week is the launch week. So things are very, very exciting. So if you're interested in getting more ideas like this, please sign up for that. I'll post a link beneath the video. Otherwise, if you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, post a comment beneath the video. Have a great week trading, and I look forward to speaking to you in next week's Forex Focus. Take care now.